Hey everyone, I'm going to teach you chromatography, and today you're going to need a beaker, a ruler, a pencil, some of the chromatography paper, and some different colored highlighters. So what you're going to want to do first is get out one of the tabs that are provided in the lab. So I got these long tabs. What you're going to want to do is just pull out a few, grab the first one and get out your ruler. You're going to mark a simple line across the bottom of the paper and mark it with A as your first one. You're going to get out a marker, I chose blue, and you're going to draw a simple circle in the middle of your line. You're going to do this for the same two other tabs. So you're going to pull those out and draw a simple line across. And you're going to label them B and C. Then you're going to get out two more colors and do the same that you did with A. So I chose green for B, and I chose orange for C. Once you're done with that, you're going to get out your beaker and you're going to put the first one in it, so A, and you're going to pour water till it just hits the tip of the bottom of the page or the paper. And you're going to watch as the change happens. So for mine, the water moved the color up. It was actually not much happened. And the blue just moved up and no changes happened. For B, I did the same thing. You're just going to pour water till it hits the tip and the water's slowly going to move up. And in the green, it's going to move. So for mine, it moved up, and it actually started to form a blue tip. You can start to see that. I ended up doing a few extra ones. I ended up doing E and F. So I drew two more lines and did these with Sharpies. So for permanent markers, you actually don't want to do this since nothing actually happens. The water simply just passes across the color and it doesn't do anything. So I ended up figuring this out when I did this. For E, I did black, and then for F, I did a darker blue. I ended up putting these in the beaker and doing the same process. As you can see, when you use permanent markers or even expo markers, it doesn't work. I ended up doing another one with a highlighter. Highlighters work best, and did another green and got much better results. These are all of my tests. So I did a mixed one where I put orange and green next to each other. Got a weird effect. As you can see, the ones with just dots and nothing happens to them, those are permanent markers. The mixed one looks pretty cool. Mainly green and orange had an effect. You can kind of see yellow and blue at the tops of those. So once you're all done with that, you're going to get your most reaction papers and you're going to draw the line of where the water stopped. So for me, I chose both my tests, B and F. You're going to mark right where the water stopped. So I did that. Once you mark the line, you're going to measure out how far that distance is. So for me, mine was 6.5 centimeters for B. And then you're going to measure where the solvent stopped. So for me, it was 6.3 centimeters, which is where that blue tip stopped. And you're going to do the same for the other one. For me, it was 5.5 centimeters and 5 centimeters for the solvent. Once you're done with that, you're going to do the RF. So this is just going to be chemical distance divided by the solvent distance. So for me, I'm going to be using my B example, and that was 6.5 centimeters. You're going to translate that to millimeters, which is 65 millimeters and 63 millimeters. So totaling that out, 65 divided by 63 is 1.03.